allthemachines.net.
What is your favorite kind of dinosaur?
My favorite kind of dinosaur? I think currently is the Triceratops. And I don't know why. I go in and out. T-Rex is always fun, right? Because he has little hands.
Mm-hmm. So I read that your music has been performed by a 20-piece orchestra in New York's Carnegie Hall. How did that come to fruition, and what was that experience like?
It was a song called "Desert Search for Techno Baklava" that I did in 2002, and they did this orchestra. They're kind of like an experimental orchestra. They're called Alarmo Sound. They did a whole series. They did a whole album basically of experimental electronic music, but they basically transcribed it and then performed it live. So they also did like Aphex Twin, Venetian snares. You know, a lot of like really experimental like electronic stuff. But I guess I don't know why they really like that song. There's all kinds of weird percussion sounds in the song, you know, which are just samples basically. But they actually took that and made like real strange percussions that sound similar to it, like physical objects, and they played it like on stage. They would be like throwing cymbals on the ground and stuff. It was really cool, yeah. They did an amazing job.
Asian American Horror Story is one of my favorite songs that you've composed. And I was wondering what the inspiration was for composing that piece.
You know, I really liked the first season of American Horror Story. That one was great. Yeah. I loved everything about it almost. And I just always loved the intro song. Like it's just an amazing. I think somebody told me that one of the members from Nine Inch Nails did it or something, like a old keyboard player. He was the composer on that, I guess, or something. But it's just so great, like the way he uses like the noise, you know, and it's like it's very atonal, but it generates like a lot of feeling, and it's just I love it. And so I think I just always wanted to do something with that, and so I just kind of paired it with The Ring because I kind of like that movie too, and I really wanted to do something with that, and so I just put them together and created Asian American Horror Story.
Nice. So with your latest release, Psilocybin Samurai, there are a lot of beautiful layers of like Bhangra influences and shuffle rhythms intertwined with like a lot of your signature hyper glitch hop ballads. And what influenced this new record?
I think I've always been. I don't know if you look at my music, I've always been very very interested in world music. And when I say world music, I don't mean like Beavery Corporation per se. Like more of just like instrumentations from like different places and how those instruments work and stuff. So I think it's always just been a fascination of mine, and trying to incorporate that into modern things such as glitch hop. It's just kind of like what I'm interested in. I really love like different instrumentation, and I love to kind of play with them until they become mine, I guess.
So did you use any outboard gear at all, or was it all digital?
I used some outboard gear. My friend was nice enough to let me borrow his Prophet.
Oh, cool.
So I had a lot of fun playing with that. I have a little fatty, like a Moog little fatty that I use a lot. I have a virus. I have an Access virus that I use in certain things. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of got rid of most of my outboard stuff. But yeah, mostly I just sample, and then I'll like record it in the computer, and then I'll manipulate it in there. But with this, like I feel with the outboard, since the sound is just thicker, like you can get thicker. It's better. The low end is just better.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I'll sample that and then plop it in the computer.
So what makes Princess Mononoke so special that she got her own song as opposed to any other anime character?
Um, I've always had like a thing for Miyazaki, and I always wanted to name something Princess Mononoke because like the mono. I don't know if you know the monome. It's a thing Daedalus uses.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a box with a bunch of buttons on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just always thought that was a funny name, like Princess Mononoke. Like instead of Princess Mononoke, it's like Princess Mononoke. It's like it's kind of like dorky, but then it's like I don't know. I don't know why. It's like I said, I don't know how these things come in my head, but it did, and I never used it. So I was like, oh, this could be a good. I'll use it for this song. It just worked out. I feel like it fits.
It does
It fits
fit.
the song. I feel like.
Yeah. Okay. So what exactly is a Hari Babi Bungus? What is it?
Hari Bari Bakis is it's a Filipino dish, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's originally Filipino, and it's kind of like a meat stew, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But they put I don't even know exactly what's in it, but they put all kinds of stuff, and it's delicious, and it's yummy, and it has a weird name, and I like it because it just sounds funny. Hari Bari Bakis. You're like, what?
Do you have any future release plans in the mix?
I have a bunch of stuff that, like I said, I've been working on that I never had been able to release and finish. So all that stuff is kind of getting compiled into an album, which I think will come out in June.
Oh, cool.
I got a bunch of remixes that I did for different people like Cybag and Heyoka that I've just never got finished. So I'm going to be giving those away free as it goes along. Yeah, like tons of new music. I have this new like house project that I started working on that I'm pretty excited about. Don't know when that's going to be coming out, but I think probably in a couple of months. And then I also have a electronic death metal project that I've been working on the side. Just because Kurisada won't talk to me, I decided to do my own. And I'm not sure what it's going to be called yet, but I'm pretty excited about it because I grew up listening to metal, and so like I feel like there's a lack of metal in electronic music that needs to be filled. I feel like there's a lot of songs that are metal-esque, a lot of dubstep songs that are metal-esque, but they just kind of touch on it. So I think I'm just going all in, and it's just gonna be it's gonna be madness, and it's gonna be great. I'm very excited.
We noticed that you recently changed your occupation from pet to Godzilla. What was the impetus behind this change?
I get destructive sometimes, and I just destroy things like Godzilla. So, I'm like a bipolar, I guess. Sometimes I'm like a pet. I'm very behaved, and I just kind of chill and like cuddle in the corner. And then sometimes I'll just get mad and just destroy stuff.
Well, that's all the questions that I have for you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Forward-thinking music by the people who create it. For more exclusives, interviews, reviews, and must-listens, check out allthemachines.net.